All right, everyone. I think we are live now. Yeah, here we go. Cool. We are live. That is awesome. Okay. Yeah, all good. Okay. So the goal for today is just making sure that we reach to the completion of this JSON migration. Like honestly, it's DB migration. So what I want to achieve over here is we are working on a new DB customization, and I just want to quickly mute myself here. Right, so let's start. Anyone who is joining, please feel free to say hi. If you're coming from any live is living. Hi, Buggy. Hi. I don't know how, but yeah, for last 2 days I've been streaming again. It's mostly just wrapping up the new quarter. I'm on call as well, but still trying to find time to work. I mean, for this project, to be honest. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Again, whoever is here, feel free to say hi, drop in a comment. But let me quickly wrap up like what we are going to do today, or what our progress with the new DB was. Just making sure that whatever we wanted to achieve with the new, probably more efficient than what we had before, right? So I just want to work towards that direction. I think we are reaching to a point where we can say that yes, there's something going on. So how about this that I quickly show you, right? So let's go to context pilot DB. So the new organization of this is in this way, that whatever the project name is, you will have context pilot rs as a project name, and you get mapping.json here, right? So let's do mapping.json. You can see that it has src/main.rs and 0. So 0 will correspond to the like 0.json file. So idea is that each file will have its data in a particular JSON database. So essentially you will be doing database sharding, and this could mean that src main.rs is of 10,000 lines, and you cannot store it in just one DB. You need to store it in multiple files, right? So it should not be a, first of all, it should not be just an integer. It should be a list of integers, right? So let's quickly uh, mapping DB type. This is what we had. I would love this to be a vector of, sorry, okay, yeah, probably, yeah, usize is fine. I don't want to change any of that, right? So over here you see that I create hash map new, and I do this. I can do probably vec, and I can do this, right? Okay, sorry, still getting used to it, the new. Okay, this is better. All right, so what do we have over here, right? So this is what we would want. Okay, this is fine. I don't have any problems so far with this. Okay, so what I would need, this is, sorry, yeah. So what this should give is not a valid index. So I think I'm storing the valid index here. So this find index does not really give me a U32 object here. It should ideally give me a, yeah, it should give me. So this mapping JSON, this is also wrong. So I don't want this to be, I want this to be U32. Why do I even want this? Let's, okay. I think, yeah, honestly, U32 is fine. Let's go back and replace this with U32. I would like this to be U32 as well. Where is usize used? Other than this, no, right? Yeah, okay. So mapping json.get current file.copied. Now, essentially, like, the error is because we are not returning option U32 anymore. So we are returning a vec of U32. So this is fixed. What's the problem? It's not okay. Now how to fix this? Cloned. Oh, okay. Okay. This is it, right? So this is done essentially. Guys, I hope there's no extra noise. But if there is any construction noise that you hear, Buggy, if you're here, please do let me know. I'll appreciate that. I hope there's no. No such noise. Okay. Now what you need is like for no noise, right? Thank you so much. How are things, by the way, Buggy? How are you liking Bangalore so far? Huh? Valid indices dot it. I don't think I needed to do this as well. Bangalore shit, yeah. Yeah. um, as much as I don't want to say it, there are few things that are not good. And I think it's us who have spoiled it, right? Not really the city. I think city is in terms of weather and all, it's really good. But the way traffic is increasing, the way the public is here, I think the whole goal of Bangalore from an IT city to a modern city that is portrayed in Hollywood dramas is it's like it's something going in that direction. Why do you not like Bangalore though? Like, what's the reason? What's your reason? Street food is garbage. Yep, you can't really. Road situation is horrible and worst. Everyone is mostly ill. Yeah. Do you mean mentally ill or do you mean just physically ill? I mean, in terms of health. What do you mean by ill? But yeah, street food, as far as Bangalore is concerned, right? What I've understood is Bangalore is all about infrastructure, not from outside, like roads and all, they don't care about it, but all they care is whether there's a restaurant. The food quality can be bad, but is it worth it for a date place, right? Can a couple go and enjoy their time there? Like, so they'll put on really good music, they'll put on really good lights, and they'll make it something like, there should be drinks and all, privacy, da da da, and that's it. That's the goal of having a restaurant there. So I think it just there are few good restaurants to be honest. Like Cosmo Dhaba is one in HSR layout. I generally go to California Burrito because Mexican dish is fine and they cook well, so I'm okay. But I've learned cooking now, so I don't think I'm gonna cook anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna eat outside anyways. But yeah, we should meet. Yeah, we should meet here in Bangalore, and we haven't met. Sorry I couldn't meet you so far. I am just trying to find the right time. But yeah, we should meet. And it's like, honestly speaking, don't. Okay, physical and fit and everyone's always coughing or sneezing. My coworkers are unhealthy as fuck. Like maybe these people walk 4 floors of stairs and they start breathing heavy. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I mean, to be honest, that's what money at an early age without working hard gives you, right? Like if you see the youngsters nowadays, what they do, like, so they come for internship here, right? And then they feel like, okay, this is all the money that we're getting, like maybe 1 lakhs per month and all. And they feel very happy about it, which is good. Like they worked hard, sure, why not? Right? But then they forget their responsibilities, like who is behind all this, right? Their parents. They want to save money for the future, but no one is talking about all these things in the companies these days, right? All they care is, oh, you're intern, you should enjoy your life. Enjoying versus entertaining others and yourself is a different thing, right? Enjoy you can do while saving money, focusing on your fitness, enjoying your work, and learning something apart from your work as well. Could be a skill that you want to learn, right? So the whole definition of I think I'll blame this. I'll blame a lot on this generation, not really on the city, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot of dust around as well, so please be careful. How long have you been here? Is it your second month? Okay, so this is done by the way. Let me just quickly run this as well. Yeah, this is done. Right. So what I want over here, by the way, when I get the index, this is self index, couldn't find the DB file. File create. This is fine. This is fine. Right. So what I would love to do is, so whenever this is done, right? So yeah, honestly, it should never have returned. Yeah, it's not really returning, right? As far as I know, this needs to be written from 17th August. Yeah, I should meet you once you get more rich. Not really going to get rich, yeah. There's a thing in living in Bangalore, right? I think one good thing about Bangalore, I'll tell you very honestly, is that you always stay on your toes if you're one of those persons, right? Like no matter how much you earn, You will always have people having better luxurious life, or anything that is important to you. So like, of course, you will see different kind of people, and you can never say that, okay, I'm settled, right? Or I'm successful. I don't know. I could be wrong. Just a minute. I think this should, why are we, okay, this should really, so when you create the file, you should actually write this, right? So we should also write this file. Okay, and how are we writing there? Yeah, we need to write this string, right? So this thing, I should do here as well, right? And wait a minute. So over here, init mapping string. No, this is not init db string. I'll rather prefer this to be db string. String pretty and data. So we don't have any data so far. Hmm. Right. So how was I doing it? Let me take a look at db.rs, right? So whenever I was reading, that's fine, that's fine. In a db, if this exists, file create, otherwise self.read. Okay, this is fine. So then you append, then you go through it. Okay. I'm fine with that approach for now, but I would really like this to be okay. No objections. Let's do how it was done before. Let's not be. I just don't want to make it overcomplicated by changing things now. Okay. Hmm. Buggy, what keyboard you were using? I totally forgot. I think we had a really good discussion about keyboards, by the way, right? Um. Anyways, one thing. Now we need to support the append function, right? So, no, I don't want V. I want V split. Currently on laptop keyboard. So you haven't got yourself a monitors yet? I've gotten really used to it. Is it? So are you not a person who would prefer multiple monitors, or is it something you are kind of not don't want to spend too much money right now living in Bangalore? Is it? Start line, end line index, use size. What else do we have? All data. Vec author details. This is done. Are all right. So this will append the data, right? So this will go through whatever we want, and this will get me the data that I want, and then I'll have a store. No multiple monitors at my workplace. They offer one. I don't use it. Find virtual desktop way faster to switch with. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you have spaces, if you have workspaces, that works. Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? Like what kind of work you're doing as well. But if they're not providing multiple monitors, I think it's okay. Like generally you need one 32-inch monitor in your office if that's something they are providing. If not, yeah. I hope you're not going daily though. Are you going daily to the office? Okay, wait, I should just copy and paste this line, but the reason I'm writing this again is just trying to remember what I'm doing. Okay, let's actually go through it. So I'm going through each line index. I'm getting existing data as an empty vector. Then I'm going current data dot contains key. If it contains the configured file path, then I'm searching for let file data, self dot current data, get mute. Okay, So if it's already there. If it's not there, what do you do? Because that's what I'm interested in. How are you appending, right? So you get extend data, existing data dot extend all data dot clone. Okay, so I'm already passing this data, right? So okay, yeah, I'm not calculating this here. I think that happens with the, oh yeah, that's not what's happening here, right? So you get the map, you create this, you do insert configure file path is what? Okay, what is configured file path? Okay, so it's something that comes along with it. Okay, let's look at it later on. I think I can skip writing this one again, and I can um I prefer going daily actually because the workspace is like 500 meter far, but my co-workers don't come daily, so I have to end up working from home as well. Working PG is just, yeah, working PG is not good. Yeah. But it's okay, right? Your coworkers are not there. You can still go daily, right? Like, are you getting some benefits there in your office that you can probably, like, let's say, free food that will make it easier for you? I'm pretty sure that you're not a person who would like a lot of people around. I'm hoping that no one is stopping you to going from going to office daily. I switching from Python to Rust, from colons to braces is a fun journey. Map.insert. What's wrong? Okay. No, okay. This I'm not really interested in. Inline qualifier. No, I don't want to do this. What's wrong? Okay. Okay. There's so many errors. Contains key line index. What's wrong? No free food but good coffee. No, that is just a wrong assumption on your end. I'm as extrovert as they come. Oh, is it? You love people? Damn, bro, I didn't know. But this, okay, that is new. I'll be honest, I didn't know. And my fault. Okay, so it expected as a. Okay, you know what? I'm slowly getting tired of this keyboard now. Because this is giving me really bad. How about this line index as U32? Can I do this, sir? No, is it? Okay. How about this line index equal to line index as U32? Is that something that will generally work? Yeah, I just kind of changed it. You love people. God, I'm still reading that. I'm like, no, this is not what I imagined you to be. So looks like you will not be an uncomfortable person if you have to meet me. That is good. I thought you'll be like, okay. I like these errors to be honest. Hey, what the? Okay. Okay. Mm, cool. Let's go to the top. By the way, I see something. Yeah, I need to fix this emojis thing. Need to find a way to do that. All right. All right. I think this is all good. One thing I would like to see is now this getting used, right? So over here, this should be db new db. And are we using append here? Right. Are we using append? But db object, where are we creating this object? We are not yet, is it? Oh, it's because we are not really compiling it here. Now you start seeing errors, right? So this append, this is working. So this is good. Okay. So before we go ahead, I just want to make sure that we get this right. So the thing is, I want this to be inserted, right? I think what will change is the store method, right? So let's go to store here, right? So this is what function store. Yeah, here you go, right? So I can just copy this. Okay, I can get rid of this array. Okay, I think I did not. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What happened? Okay. Pub function store. Cool. This is done, right? Self.db file path. Now this is what I want to be changed, right? So if you go above, I want this to have index, right? So we have already an index. How can we use that, right? So we have folder path, right? Do we have a folder path? DB file path is here, right? Yeah. I think I can just store it. Yeah. Pub DB file path string. Right over here, I can just say that DB file path. This I don't need to do it again. Yeah, because I think, okay, self.db file path. Yeah, and where's db file path other than this? Yeah, even this, right? So I can do this self.db file path, and I can do path new self.db file path, db object exists. Okay, this is fine. Wait a minute. Hey, what changed here? Yeah, okay. All right. So one thing I like to do here is file create mapping file path. And okay, where's db file path created really? Yeah, here. Okay. Yeah, so here we are changing it, right? So where are we getting the fine index? Okay, this is fine. I'm fine with it. Now here also I would like to do, right? Because so what if it's not a valid index? In that case, you want db file path to be still created, right? So and then over here you're kind of modifying it and then going through it, current data, and what I'll have to do is, right, over here this will be more like self.read self.read all. I'll do valid indices, right? So I will love to implement this function instead of calling this self.read again and again. Okay, so let's go to read. Yeah, this thing, right? So basically like you're reading the JSON file, right? So I'll do puff function read all, and the whole, now this will return db type. Yes, I want this to return a db type, but what's really a db type, right? If you look at this, it's a hash map of string, right? I think it will suffice. I think this will work, right? So what we will do is for valid index in valid indices dot iter and do this, and I think let's pass valid indices here as well, which is essentially a vec of, I would say, u32. I'm not sure, I forgot about it, but we'll see. So where's read all called, by the way? Valid indices, it's a vec of u32. Okay, now okay, let me just copy paste this, right? And let's go back. Yeah, let's remove this. Okay, sir, this is removed. Okay, this is done. Yeah, so self.index, again, I don't need to do this here. I can just self.index and I can get rid of these things here as well, and I can do ta. Okay, I don't probably need these two lines. All right, so I think we are doing good so far. One thing I mean, just don't look at the errors right now because we are not returning anything, and that's why it's like kind of crying about it. So this is important, right? Let current data. Okay, let's get rid of errors for now, right? So this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Self.current data is equal to hash map new. Do I even need to return anything though? Yeah, I should not. Yeah, I should not do this, right? I should just return a hash map here. Return hash map new, right? Something like this. And here as well, when you do self.read, so you'll get current data here, right? And let's say let init data is something like of db type, right, is equal to hash map new, right? And over here what you can do is, so this read is giving you, so read essentially goes to the db file path and it also goes to the index. Okay, what self.index, right, over here. Now what I can do is, this is returning me something. Okay, let's actually, you know what, init data, I want to get rid of this error now. Okay, so what I want to do here is that whenever you get a current data, I want errors are something I find amazing from this ecosystem. I do JS man takes a solid 2 to 3 second delay before my linter even catches jack shit. Yeah, I think see, like as they always say, a language is a tool and the whole ecosystem around that tool is very important, right? So Rust as a language has got like a lot of benefits in terms of Rust Analyzer being like on track. You know, the way everything is going on with Rust, I think it's really good, and people are just kind of, you know, I like, for example, if you look at C++, C++ has not had an official LSP, if I'm not wrong, for so long, right? Rust Analyzer is being worked upon by the Rust people. So if there is any new feature, Rust Analyzer will probably get into that zone and get that feature in as soon as possible as well. Like, I'm pretty sure there are so many linters and LSPs which are like way behind. Similarly with Python is like LSPs are very bad. There are new LSPs coming up and all, but at the end of the day, the language should be responsible to like build this ecosystem around. Like, I know community should do it and all, but that's if your language is gonna be dependent on this, then you better do that, right? Which I don't understand from this side. Okay, there's one thing I want to understand. How can I get current data into init data? Can I do init data dot extend or something? Yeah, can I do this? This will be awesome. Although I think this is going to be expensive, right? But it's okay. Cool. This is done. So we are reaching to a point where we can say that, okay, we're slowly cleaning up a few things here and there as well. So this is going to return me the data, right? So I'm going to do self.current data, right? Okay, sir. This is good. This is good. I like it. There's one thing I know for sure, that she was born here from heaven. She's daddy's little girl. No. Okay, what are the other things that are not append? Okay, exist and return is not there. What else is not there? Okay, only exist and return is not there. In terms of features, that's something we have to implement. I'm pretty sure that we are missing out on a lot of things, but take nothing apart. Like, I think we have worked a lot on all this already. Like, we're doing good, right? So this exist and return essentially is basically, sorry, essentially and basically, no, not good words to use, but yeah, is essentially doing the work for us that, okay, whether this current search field, start line, what search field? This current data contains key search field first. By the way, what is search key? Okay, can I go back, exist and not to this? Yeah, I think I can just go to algo look. Yeah, exist. Okay, I am getting slower on this keyboard and I'm probably gonna switch back to my keycron. We have origin file path, start line number, origin file path, right? Exist and return. Yeah, look at the origin file path. You look at the start line number. So this is not really, why did I name it? What did I name? Search field first. Amazing. Okay, so I mean, you're basically looking for this origin file path in the DB. If you find it, then you're gonna look for the line number and end line number, right? So, okay, let's get rid of that system. Sorry, split. Already computed data, we have nothing. Uncovered indices, okay. Current data contains key search field first, right? So if current data contains the search fields first, then you actually get mute. Okay, you get the output from there. If let sum all line data equal to this, I don't think I need to really get worried about it. What's the, okay, let each line index equal to each line index as u32. Happy? Okay. What's wrong here? Uncovered indices. Okay, u32. Okay, sum. La, 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 la. Okay. Uncovered indices. Let index equal to index as. Oh, I can just do here. Why am I overcomplicating it? Right? Just need to modify this exist and return. Exist and return. What's your problem? Arguments to this function are incorrect, right? So now this perform for single line. Why are they incorrect, by the way? Oh, so these. Okay. I don't think it's really a good idea to keep on converting from. Yeah, let's not do this. Even though this is going to be fine, if I don't want to keep on converting, right, like this. But then again, these are use sizes, right? So yeah, I would not mind this happening for now. But also, like in the future, let's fix this. Okay. Use size as use size. Yeah. Okay. What else is there? I'll have to do everywhere. Okay. There's one more. As use size. Okay, all problems solved. Now let's go to DB new. Let's search for more errors. Cannot move out of. Okay, what else is there? Cannot borrow, extend current data. Should I just clone it? Clone. Will that work? Oh, sorry. Goody, 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 chori, 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 chori. छुप छुप के तुम मिला करो, प्यारी प्यारी बातें बातें किया करो, यूं ना मिलना किसी से कभी हमारे सिवा। तत्तर तत्तर तररा, तत्तर तररा। Okay. Okay. I think there are no errors at least. Definitely, there's one thing I'm missing from what I know is that mapping.json is not being updated, and we have not really implemented a database sharding yet. But what I would like to see is it working. Jo tum jo aaye. 31 data buffers. Yeah, it doesn't really exist so far, because let's delete this again, right? The DB. Okay, 99 line number. I'll go LOC 99 line number, please. Oh, sorry, not this one. Okay, git command Elgo 99 line number. Author detail vec author details for line. This is get data for line. Output.list is empty. What's wrong? It's a none. So first of all, why am I not checking for none? Oh, dot unwrap I'm doing, right? Get data for line. Why did this not, if output list dot address when line number is not valid or found? Oh, okay. Okay, that was bad, right? So to do, okay, let's actually, you know what? This is bad. I should be fixing it soon. Okay. जो हम जो आ गए. Oh God, it's so good to see it back. Like, you know, these things are something I strive for. I know it's gonna fail again, but I'm very happy about it, guys. This is something I was looking for, and just so good to see it again, right? Like, probably I have extended this for months. Like, I have not implemented the database sharding part yet, but you know, just looking at this, oh God, this is so beautiful. Oh wow. So one thing that has changed is that they always need to pass the file path. Yeah, okay. That is okay. All right. How about this? Like, let's change this to algoloc.rs. Algoloc.rs. Okay. Can I go to the DB? Context palette DB. Context palette rs 0.json. Okay. How about this? Let's look at the mapping. Okay. Yeah, this we need to fix, right? So whenever you're creating this thing, right? db new.rs. When I did init data, not really init. What's the function called impl db init db, right? So here you're doing db folder. If let's cell.folder path index equal to 0, create folder, this is fine. db file index, find index you're doing for current file path. If you did not find it, you also need to write this to the mapping file, right? Because obviously the mapping file should be created, right? So this is something that you will expect. How about this, right? So we do data.insert, right? So this is what we are doing over here. Oh, kya ho gaya, Buggy? What happened? All good? Why are you surprised? What makes you surprised? Did I do something wrong? Anything? Man's yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful to be honest. Like I've been working on this for so long, and just to see it happening now, um, is amazing. Yeah. And I think like there have been times where I thought I should just not do it, and like no matter how strong you are, how mentally capable you are, there are times that you will feel that okay, no, this is crazy. Like this is too much of refactoring, and all. Like so, I think I've come a long way. I like to give myself a few credits here. How about this, right? So there's a problem that I'm seeing. So why am I doing vec of 0, right? This is a problem, right? So I should always do self.index here, right? And the thing is, this should not be, well, it already exists, right? So this will never be happening. Yeah, so it should be just reading it from there. Mapping JSON, it should be doing. One thing I want to do is what's the last? Can I just get all the values? But no, right? That doesn't make sense. So it's not just like if mapping path object doesn't exist, but I also want to do something like this if it's not none. Yeah, it should not really be the task of, yeah, I don't think we should do this here anyways. Yeah, I should just be returning none, to be honest. Like, if you just follow a good practice, the ideal way is to not, like the find index function should not do more than one thing, right? So we do if let sum equal to this, then you get it there. Then you do this, right? Over here, web file create mapping file path. Okay. What's the mapping file path? Okay. Wait a minute. Do you want me to? Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm expecting. This mapping file path. Okay. This is mapping file. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now see the problem over here is that you don't know which DB to give it to, right? Like which DB should it write to. So I think I can do self dot by the way here. What's the error? Cannot find mapping file path. Sure. How about this? Yeah. What's the next error? How about this? The oh wait. Yeah. The okay. This is done. Yeah. Okay. The done. Okay. Good. What's the other error? Cannot move out of. Okay. Don't cry, bro. All good. Insert option type file. Why? Insert explicit type file. Okay. Done. Any other suggestions, sir? Okay. Yeah. This is done, right? So this looks good to me. The only problem over here is that you're not, like when the index is not found. I want to append another index to it, right? So, so we should always store. Yeah, we will have to calculate. To do calculate, what should be the index here? It's not found. Yeah, because this is very important, and I'll leave that as a to do for next time. I just want to make sure it's working for now. RMRF context. Okay. Cat context palette db mapping.json. Yeah, this is not good. Am I writing a whole new file there? Yeah, am I right? Oh, I'm writing the whole new file. That's the problem. Right, this is not done. Okay. So I should definitely. So if it just doesn't exist, then you should do this. Otherwise, you should do what? Hmm. So essentially, this will still go in the. So the case, this is different, right? So mapping file was not really found. But what if this is none, right? In that case, what you should do? So okay, how about this? Okay, so this is, let's say, let indices. Okay, and there's one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of my Moonlander for now, and I'm gonna use my key ground because my back is paining. I think I'm in a really bad posture, and before I die because of this, I want to make sure that I don't commit this mistake. Okay, so what do we have, right? Let indices. Okay, so now we are getting indices, right? I'll just be returning those here. So over here, the problem is, okay, let's get rid of this, bro. Now, if indices, if let some indices, okay, I think I can just do if indices dot is none, right? So in that case, what happened, that the file is there, the mapping file is there, right? But we just don't have the corresponding, right? So that's what it means. So with that, like, how will it work, right? So over here, when you're writing, right, so you will essentially get the data dot insert, right? So this is something you will do. Self dot index is something can I do this? No. Imagine dying because of using wrong keyboards. No, I kind of feel bad about it. And let's talk about it right after. Just give me 1 second. I'll be done over here, and then I want to talk about this because if you look at it, it's a huge problem. By the way, how do you append to a JSON file in Rust? Append to a JSON file in Rust, right? So let's look at it. I'm gonna share this all with you. How do I do that? How do I do that? Isn't it Alt Shift L? Okay, let it be. I will focus on this. So I want to append data to a JSON file in Rust. What is the best variant? File open options is the clear way to append to a file. Okay, yeah, I don't want to create another file, right? So I can do is let mute file equal to, yeah, I don't want to create as well, right? Okay, so that's what's probably going wrong. So I can do let mute file equal to open options. Okay, new dot write true dot append true dot open self dot mapping file path and dot unwrap. Yeah, I think it already exists by now, so it should be safe. I don't have to. Okay. Now what you will do is you will do write. Okay, ln. Okay, file comma init mapping string. Is that okay? Is this okay? Yeah. So this is something that we should do to append instead of, okay, cargo build release. Go back, please. Actually, I want to just close that tab. All right. Cat. Okay. This was main.rs. Dot target release. Yeah, now it's not working. Okay, cool. At least it's trying to do what I want it to do. DB file path. What doesn't exist? No such file and directory. Couldn't open the given file. Zeros. Oh, that's error. Okay, 177, right? DB new. No issues. Let's just get rid of this, to be honest. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Yeah. So where is this, right? Where's this thing that we did? So over here we did write ln, right? So over here we are doing self.index plus 1, but we haven't really, we should really do vec index plus 1. Or you know what? This should be, yeah, because you modified the index and I would like to see this happen. Yeah. Nice. Still letting go. What's the path here? Couldn't open the given file. Can you please? Now onwards, I should just focus on this. Okay. Okay. Cell.db file path. Can you do cargo build? Can you do this? Yeah. Unable to deserialize the what's wrong? Mapping.json. Okay, it's appending it again. No, this is wrong. Yeah, you can't really do it. It's more like you'll have to read this again and then mapping file is anyways very small, right? I don't really. Yeah, but then it's a bad way to do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just let it be. I'll not append for now. I'll just add to do. Would love to append instead. You know, because like what you can do is you can get the data. So you can read the file. So if you see what read file does, right? No, that's different. So what I can do over here. So where is write ln? Right. So here you're already getting the data. Like that's what you're doing mapping JSON, right? This mapping JSON is already the data that you get. So you can just add to it, right? So I can just do data.insert and I can do mapping JSON dot extend and I can do data, right? Cannot borrow. Okay, mapping JSON, where is it? Yeah. Wait a minute. Immutable borrow occurs here. What's the fix of this? Okay, it's no, right? Okay. Yeah, over here now what we can do is we get data here which does not implement the copy trait. Oh, mapping db type does not implement the copy trait. So how do I do this now? Mapping data, mapping JSON dot insert current file path dot toString vec cell dot index. Instead of doing this, okay, mapping JSON. Yeah, let's see. Unable to deslice a mapping file. Yeah, that's fine now. I think we can just get rid of this first. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What's the mapping file now? Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. The reason it's erroring out is because it doesn't have the file created, so it's only having 0.json. So I just want to see where it creates really db file path, right? So that's the db file path. So this db file path is not really updated after this. Yeah. Where's Ritalin, by the way? Here it is, right? So indices is none. Current data equal to this self.read all. Otherwise, what you want to do? Yeah, it should be like more like it should be creating that file for us as well. Because now this index self.create db file, I don't know, we can just db file path, right? So db file path will be what here? Format .json. What is this? Cell.folder path, cell.index, right? Let's create, right? db file path, expect, yeah, this is fine. And we are writing current data to it, right? Yeah, one thing, I think before doing this, I have one more. I think we are not really updating .json. Yeah, I think we kind of missed out on this, right? db file path. Yeah, here, here. Yeah, this is what I want, right? Can I just delete this again? Oh shit, don't tell me I deleted the code base. Right, of course not. Cargo build release. Awesome. Alright, this is awesome, guys. Jo tum jo aa gaye haan. See, guys, so here what do you have? Context pilot db. Let's go context pilot. See, you have mapping.json, but it's going to contain which file is going to correspond to which db. So src main.i is going to correspond to 1. src loc.rs is going to correspond to 0. Right? So if I do 0.json, okay, sorry, cat 0.json, it's only going to contain algo loc.rs, right? I can actually algo loc.rs. It should not have main.rs as a origin file path. I can actually search for it. src main.rs. It's not there, right? It's only algo loc.rs. But similarly for 1.json, it will have main.rs because that's what the mapping file corresponds to. Yeah. So you see, this is corresponding to 1 and this is what we have here. Now the next step is to implement database sharding. But before that, what we'll have to do is we'll have to update our... Okay, time to get rid of what? Time to get rid of the db. rm src db.rs. Tada, bye-bye. Or maybe let's actually do that. Yeah, I'm going to do this in this PR. Bye-bye. Bye, dbrs. And now time to call it dbnew.rs to db. Jo tum. Okay, let's replace dbnew with db everywhere. Okay, this, I think we can get rid of this. It's safe to say dbnew anywhere. No. Let's look at algo loc.rs. Yeah, dbnew. Okay, let's do this. The dbnew, there's nothing. Any okay, anything. Okay. Anything. Okay, let's search for dbnew anywhere. No. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, this is done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this again and make sure that it keeps on working. Okay, this is working, at least from my understanding. Okay, what am I doing? Yeah. Big implement append exists and return new format, remove db. Okay, let's actually, you know what, I would like to not remove this. Yeah, I would not like to. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, let's just remove old db. as well. Ta-da! Cool, guys. This is done. I'm gonna push it and I'm gonna push it to the main branch, and that's it. Well done, everyone. Well done. I think the whole idea behind just splitting these JSON files is to understand how DB sharding will work. And then once we're done, I think we can just go ahead and retire from this project. I mean, at least for until there are people who use it. At least I'm gonna use it, and I have few more ideas to be honest for this, but we will see. All right, time to look at the PR. Not in it anymore. Reformat DB into new format to support DB sharding. Add project to CLI. This is something I'll probably like have another PR for. But jo tum bhi aa gaye, haan. This is amazing. This is outstanding work. This is like, I can't really tell you how happy I am. Live stream. I think there's so many live streams on it because I've worked hard. So let's like link all these live streams there. Okay, this is one live stream links. Jo tum bhi aa gaye, haan. This is one thing I had done. There's one more. I think there's this one as well. And there's this one as well. I think, yeah. 4 live streams, around 4 hours taken. I think amazing work, amazing work. I need to write a description to it as well. But yeah, let's do it later. I kind of merged it. Okay. That is breaking, right? Yeah, I haven't really released it so far. It's okay. As long as people are not really using it, it's fine. Okay, guys, 56 minutes into the stream. Can you guys come and say hi? Can we talk about how was it for a few seconds before I say tata and go for a run? But let's also give importance to ClickBuzz and look at all the scores. 244 for 5. This slowed down, is it? Who got out? It was good. Don't understand us though. That's okay. I don't think like, it's more like just see whatever you're doing. I think keep doing it. Explore if you want to. Only if it gives you motivation, honestly. Like, if you need it, then do it. If you don't need it, then let it be. Just being aware of it, just getting the idea of what we're trying to do is amazing. And yeah. Yeah, like if you look at this, right, it started with a lot of designs that I would like, but this is actually not feasible. Also, like the whole idea of having, the reason I'm having, I'll tell you what, right? The reason I'm having JSON as a DB, which is not really a good choice, is because I want to understand how big a difference it will create to move from JSON to another DB. I know I will have to do it one day. I know I should not write the output to a JSON file as a raw JSON file, for example. I should have it as a server. All these things I'm very much aware about. But the only thing is, how do you learn? Like, and the learning curve only starts from once you do your mistakes, right? So I think it's only gonna help me and all of us if we don't rely on Google that, hey, this is already done and this is what you should use. No, I don't care, like, okay, all the learnings I can have, but once I do that mistake, I will learn, right? From JSON to what, like NoSQL. Yeah. Do we want relationships? No, we don't want relationships. Yeah. Like I think this is more like, a logging kind of a database, right? So what's the best DB for logging? That's something I want to consider. So think of this as a problem, like where we are just storing so much data. It has no table, like it has nothing to do with entity, nothing to do with any kind of relationships. Definitely not a SQL DB, which you already mentioned. MongoDB, again, I don't know how good that is, right? And it's also like very important for me to think about. Right now it's a binary, but I would like this to run in the server, like in the background, like a server, right? So for this to run as a server, I don't want this to take in a lot of memory, CPU memory, and also I would like to see how it works cross-platform. All these things, I don't have enough experience with DB, to be honest, if I have to be very fair. This is funny, right, Buggy? 4 minutes ago, 4 months ago, 4 months ago, 4 months ago. I'm gonna take the screenshot. This is fun. Waste control. जो हो तुम भी आ गए हाँ. And guys, if you like this content, please make sure that you let me know. I'm not asking you all to subscribe to my channel. I think that's okay. Given that I'm not consistent enough, I deserve less subscribers, I understand, but feel free to let me know how you all like it and give it a star if the project is good. To be honest, that's all I'm looking for. Buggy, how was the stream here? Anyways, Buggy, are you aware of the okay, actually, you know what, let me stop the recording and let's talk about Moonlander for a second. Are you aware of Moonlander? ZSA Moonlander. Are you aware of this, my friend? Work comfortably for years to come. Nope. So this is a keyboard I got. It's very expensive for Indians. Around costs you around 50,000 if you include the custom prices. 37 by default and 13 or something they'll take as customs. 50 is a lot, for example, here, but my hands used to pain a lot while typing, and I thought I'll be like this will help me a lot. But honestly, it has. I don't feel the pain at all, but the speed has reduced. I was 130 words per minute or 140 in 15 seconds and 120 in 30. I'm down to 15 seconds speed is 122 and from 140, and 30 seconds speed is 100 from 120. So it's down compared to 20 words. Split keywords are good, but why won't you buy one with shorter key travels? Yeah, I mean, see, the whole point of having a split keyboard is to, first of all, just to have your hand position right? That's one thing, like elbow position or whatever. Second is in terms of either key travel and all, this is very much dependent on your hand size. Like if your hands are bigger, you might actually have to fold your fingers a lot. If the keys, like for example, Kinesis Advantage 2, like that's kind of weird, right? So Kinesis Advantage 2, if you look at this keyboard, right? So this keyboard, when I bought it from Amazon, oh God, no. Don't want to see people doing gym right now. Yeah, so if you look at this, right? So over here, for someone like me, the keys are very, very short, like short distanced. So I have like comparatively bigger hands, I like to call it, but I mean these are average. So it's not gonna work out for me. The main feature of Moonlander is more about getting a tilt, right? So you can have a tilt here, but it's also like that you can program it. So what I did was, okay, the control that I used to use a lot and all, that is positioned at a particular position. So it has always helped me a lot. But you know, staying in India and talking about changing keycaps, changing all these things. So I think that's not really gonna help me, especially like given that there's so many custom charges that you have to pay. This is all good, this is nice, this is blah blah blah, but not for me. I'm currently pogging with a ThinkPad keyboard, and honestly, yeah, there's something wrong with this emojis. I'll tell you what's going wrong. Wait, let me show this to you, right? So when I look at your message here, when this was on top, this would come like on a vertical monitor. That was the problem. I'm currently working with a ThinkPad keyboard and honestly sold on this machine for life right now. Is it? Is it? Yeah, I mean, just take care of it, right? Like, I would honestly suggest you see again. Like, I can't read this. Like, by the way, funny that you mentioned gym, and I'm supposed to go the place in 20 minutes. Yeah, ThinkPads are fucking cool, bro. Okay, are you hitting gym every day? I'm playing badminton. Like I played badminton for 2 hours today, so I'm very tired. But I'll go for a walk. I'll complete 10,000 steps. Gym, I will go like alternate days. But honestly, like it's going alone is fun for me. I don't mind it, but of course, I would love company. ThinkPads are fucking cool. Yeah, I'm using Mac. What's wrong with Mac then? What's special with ThinkPad keyboard, by the way? Or like, is it because you're using Linux on it? Like, it's nice that you say that you're sold on this machine for life right now. Good to hear. I think I'll reach out to you again if I need any suggestions. My brother is planning to buy a keyboard, and I would love to know which one is good. Generally, the feel of this machine is good. That is good. That is good. Good, yeah, good. Stay, like, never get distracted by looking at people using different machines, different keyboards. This is one mistake I've done in my life. Like, thinking that, oh, if it works for them, it might work for me as well, but that's not true, right? So, always a good habit to not really focus on others and just keep doing what works for you. Yeah. Too much of philosophy, but I think it's right. I was hoping that Netherlands would win today, but they have not. SF Mono. Shut up. Buggy, don't even mention nothing, none of that sort. Like, we're not talking about it, okay? No, just don't say it. Where's the block button? I have not switched fonts for so long. I think it's mostly like when you and I will talk. If we start talking about fonts, I'm gonna get distracted again. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do this to me. I'm I'm just gonna ignore this, okay? Don't let's not get to the font hopping thing again. I've been okay with whatever font I'm using. I don't care anymore what how it looks, and I think I'm getting older, but not mature enough. I understand you have to go for gym, and I will let you go as well, Buggy. Thank you so much for being such a great listener, and I'm really sorry for not being very responsive on Twitter. I'll share my number with you. We can chat on WhatsApp if that's good. No, you did not show it to me, and actually, I want to talk to you about it. If you're looking for a full stack role or front end role, do reach out to me. I think we have a lot of junior positions opening up as well. Junior in the sense like who don't have 2 or 3 years of experience. I think it will fit your role, and it would be nice if you would like to interview at Abnormal Security, right? So ping me on Twitter. I'll ping my WhatsApp number with you, to you, and let's talk more on WhatsApp. I have um, So for now, for a while, I'm good. Okay, that's good. That's good. How do I? Oh, this is da. Okay, nice. I'm increasing my own engagement. That is good. Cool. Buggy, let's catch up again. Take care. Take care. Thank you so much for whoever was here. Thank you for the 8 likes. Really means a lot. Thank you. Take care. Bye everyone. Enjoy a gym, Buggy. Take care. Don't get too tired. But yeah, grind well. Bye. I should just shut up now. Okay. Too much of speaking. Bye bye.